I bow to all the seekers of truth. The main thing is that you reach a point where you feel you don't have to achieve anything, you have achieved. All that hankering after achievement and all that's finished. Then you enjoy yourself, your existence you enjoy. You enjoy each and everything that you see. And this enjoyment cannot be described, but is to be experienced and to be felt. I must say in England I worked the most because somehow my husband was posted here. I had a lot of time, and the country where I've really worked very hard is England, no doubt. And I had an advantage of this English language which I could speak also. But I've seen that once English take to something, they take it seriously. But to take them to something is difficult, because too much of mental activity. We have to go humbly beyond this. Because they'll say, I don't like this, I didn't like this, I don't want this. That's not the thing. Who are you? Do you know who you are? I want this, I believe. Our politicians will always say, I believe. Now who are you? Do you know who you are? Muhammad Sahib has said, unless and until you know yourself, you cannot know God Almighty. So why talk of God? First know yourself. That's why Buddha never talked of God. He said, better not talk of God. First know yourself. Because you haven't got yet the capacity to understand God. First of all, you must know yourself. And to know yourself is quite easy these days. I'm myself amazed the way it has worked in so many nations, the way people have taken to Sahaja Yoga and the way it is spreading. I'm amazed. This is the special time and a special blessing where you are born, when it was to happen. But still, it's a judgment. Again I say it's a judgment. Nobody can force you. You have to judge yourself whether you want it or not. There cannot be any force in you. But you see, these countries also, European countries, have some ideas. They think it's a cult. I mean, I can't understand. How can there be a cult when there are no weapons used, there's no money taken, there's nothing but such peace and such joy, such friendship among so many nations is established. If it is a cult, all right, doesn't matter. I wish there were some more like that. So is the mind, all the time criticizing, finding faults, this and that. But what have you got so far? As a mother, I would say you have to be selfish. Just know that you have to know yourself. And that is what will give you everything that you want. Actually, the wants also change. It's very surprising how after Sahaja Yoga people change. Of course, there are one or two here and there who are not so good. But they will be. They will be. They have certain hankerings, there's still something hanging in their mind, I think. But most of them come up so fast. I'm really amazed how these things are happening in the Western countries. India, of course, no problem, because they have the heritage, they have the knowledge, they have everything, they know what they have to get it. But here, in England, I was really amazed how it has worked out. So seekers are born everywhere. I see now the seeking is so deep and so much maddening for people. Of course, many people have made money out of it. That's something I can't understand. Have made a, marketing thing. You cannot market. You see, this is your evolutionary process. How much money do we give to Mother Earth for giving us these flowers? It's a natural process of evolution which has to take place. In simple words, it is Sahaja. Sahaj means spontaneous. Is born with you, is this. great chance of becoming Sahajogis. Yoga means the union with the divine. You get powers. It's not just to say I am twice born, have some sort of a signboard. But you become. The becoming is the point. You really become. And in that becoming, you get powers. You can raise the Kundalini of others. You can cure people. I mean, so many things happen. The greatest thing happens that such a person becomes extremely peaceful, wise, and enjoyable. As Namadeva enjoyed, Gora Kumbhar, they enjoy each other. Then Namadeva went to Punjab, where Guru Nanaka, he saw another realized soul. Immediately, he recognized and he said, it's so nice you've come to Punjab now, you better learn Punjabi language and write beautiful poetry as you have done it in Marathi language. So there's such a big book written in Punjabi language by this great poet. We too had great poets here. There's Lewis. Then we have William Blake. William Blake was unknown to us in India. They thought him to be madman or what, I don't know. Actually, after coming to London only, I could discover something about him. Such a great man, such a great poet. But they had to write it in poetry because if they were saying something, they would have been murdered or killed. I don't know what would have happened. So they wrote it in poetry when people couldn't understand much, and they have but paved way for us. They have created this path. For them, the greatest thing is that is working out. Because we are all together. First, so many came, tried, and as you see, build the path now is complete. Not only that, but also the temple is ready for you to enter in. The whole work of all these great people has helped us. They were never against each other. Never. When they talk of, say, different religions, I can't understand, especially when Moses, Abraham were described by Christ. How can the Jews fight the Christians? I can't understand. Not only, but Mohammeds have described about Christ, his mother, much more, with greater respect than in the Bible. So how can these people fight among themselves? It is to be seen clearly in their books only, if they find the book so authentic. It's in the books written down that they followed all these great people. So there cannot be any divisive thing. That is religion. Religion cannot divide. Actually, religion is within ourselves. And once you get your realization, you suddenly become very righteous. Suddenly. I have seen in this England only people taking drugs and all that. Overnight gave up. Overnight. It's remarkable how in the light of the Spirit they saw what's wrong with them, what was destructive, and just gave it up. Such beautiful people have come out. You won't believe that these were the people had lost all hopes about themselves, and how now they have become such beautiful beings. I'm very proud of them.